A circumstantial account of a state of things. My grandfather said he knew what people we came from. I reeled off all the names I knew: Yoruba, Igbo, Ashanti, Mandingo. He said no to all of them, saying that he would know it if he heard it. I was 13. I was anxious for him to remember. I pestered him for days. He told me to stop bothering him and that he would remember, or stop bothering him and he would remember. I hovered about him in any room in which he rested. I followed him around, asking if he wanted me to do this or that for him, clean his glasses, polish his shoes, bring his tea. I studied him intently when he came home. I searched the gray bristles of his mustache for any flicker which might suggest he was about to speak. He raised his Sunday Guardian newspaper to block my view. He shooed me away, telling me to find some book to read or work to do. At times it seemed that Papa was on the brink of remembering. I imagined pulling the word off his tongue if only I knew the first syllable. I scoured the San Fernando library and found no other list of names at the time. Having no way of finding other names, I could only repeat the ones I knew, asking him if he was sure it wasn't Yoruba. How about Ashanti? I couldn't help myself. I wanted it to be either one, but I could also be Igbo. I had heard that they were gentle, and I had followed the war in Biafra. I was on their side. Papa never remembered. Each week he came, I asked him, had he remembered? Each week he told me no. Then I stopped asking. He was disappointed. I was disappointed. We lived after that in this mutual disappointment. It was a rift between us. It gathered into a kind of estrangement. After that, he grew old. I grew young. A small space opened in me. I carried this space within me. Over time, it has changed shape and light as the question it has evoked has changed in appearance and angle. The name of the people we came from has ceased to matter. A name would have comforted a 13-year-old. The question, however, was more complicated, more nuanced. That moment between my grandfather and I, several decades ago, revealed a tear in the world. Having no name to call on was having no past. Having no past pointed to the fissure between the past and the present. That fissure is represented in the door of no return, that place where our ancestors departed one world for another, the old world for the new, the place where all names were forgotten and all beginnings recast. In some desolate sense, it was the creation place of Blacks in the New World diaspora, at the same time that it signified the end of traceable beginnings. Beginnings that can be noted through a name or a set of family stories that extend farther into the past than 500 or so years, or the kinds of beginnings that can be expressed in a name, which in turn marked out territory or occupation. I am interested in exploring this creation place, the door of no return, a place emptied of beginnings, as a site of belonging or unbelonging.